and a $5 million budget cut in sanitation. Of a budget cut in sanitation, bitch, we're going to be drowning with rats. We're going to be drowning in fucking rats. So we are going to be having a budget cut on these shits. Mind you, and this is why I said, this is what I'm telling y'all, I'm not this year. Don't fucking ask me. I don't give a fuck the resume that they send. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for fucking schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund two wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got.
Prediction Central Podcast, hate me or love me, there's no in between. So all the libtards is upset and they feeling some kind of way about the Argentinian, the new president. He's Argentinian.
And Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying?
They're going crazy. They're crying and stuff like that. They did in-person voting with IDs. And they actually announced the presidential winner, which is, I can't remember his name, Mila. They mentioned him right there within the next hour after they counted the votes. All right, cool. Why does America have to steal votes and stuff like that? And everybody's feeling the burn right now. You got Michael Rappaport even said it himself. Trump is looking pretty good. Yeah. Y'all voted for someone that has dementia and senile. He has to be escorted and courted around the whole time. We know he's not running the country. The deep state is. And Cardi B changed his tune too. She said, I'm not endorsing no more presidents. I don't care what his resume say. We could afford to support 2 more wars, but we getting budget cuts and we losing libraries in New York City. Look here, bro. You got that Pepsi deal, Cardi. Now all of a sudden you changing your tune because you're not endorsing no presidents because Eric Adams is making all these budget cuts in NYC. First of all, excuse me, no one uses libraries, bro. Who uses a library? Only time I see people really actually decide to use a library is for the bathroom, or they trying to put themselves on the schedule or a reservation for a computer to use a printer. That's all they really use it for. Everything's on everyone's phones. You can read a whole book or whatever you want to look up on your goddamn phone or on your desktop if you got it home. No one goes to libraries, man. No one. They actually trying not to shut down the libraries because it's like a stone of heritage or like a landmark sequence of how people communicated with information or knowledgeable criteria or authors. This is what we had to do when we grew up. So yes, technology has blessed us with certain things to be able to access things at an instant of a button or pressing enter or search engines and stuff like that. So no one really uses libraries, so it's not really killing no one. And librarians are annoying anyway when they shush you all the goddamn time anyway. Nobody likes to be shushed. So I don't like, shh. Nobody want to hear that shit when they go to the library. So nobody goes to the goddamn library. So the library is being cut. We don't care. Like, real niggas like, library, bro. When's the last time you been in one? When's the last time you had a library card? That was your thing when you was a kid. Well, I got my library card, so now you go and do the weekly reader. What was the books that Scholastic thing when it came out, the new books and stuff. You wanted the new books because you was able to read books. It was a good thing when we was growing up, especially if you're a millennial, 80s baby, grew up in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. This is what you look forward to when you was in school. So you get the new Scholastic books for $1, $1.50, and you checked off which books you wanted and shit like that. And these are the books that you read. They was cool books to have. But no one does that anymore. So the library cuts ain't hurting nobody. But sanitation cuts, yeah, it's gonna hurt. But please, don't cry about a situation right now that you endorse. None of y'all crying for a situation because democracy and socialism and fascism, democracy means fascism. There's no real democracy. This is a capitalistic country. We need a CEO to run this country, and we down with Trump, B. MAGA 2024. Whether you like it or not, he's still leading the polls. He's 77% up in the Republican, primary Republican voting, and he's still 56% over Biden, 44%, bro. Come on, man. We not playing, man. We ain't playing. And the whole January 6th insurrection, I can't wait for him to get back in so he can exonerate everybody that got locked up. They was throwing smoke grenades and flashbangs and pepper spray bombs and rubber bullets at the insurrections, and it was a peaceful protest. Y'all did that, man. Y'all tried to make it seem like it was a hoax and people was trying to take over the nation, which we should be trying to do right now, because you fucking old hags and everybody, old scallywags that's in there running around doing what you want to do and using the taxpayers' money for your own reconnaissance and funding wars and money laundering is all coming to the light, B. And Trump's going to change this country around for all this corruption, all this libtards, all this LGBTQ, these drag queens speaking in libraries. That's why you want to keep y'all upset the libraries is closing, because you want the drag queens to keep goddamn talking and doing story time telling. We don't care. We don't care. We're not sending our kids to the libraries if the drag queens is talking. It is what it is, man. I might get flagged for this video, but I'm here to tell you, man. This is the commentary. This Prediction Stitch podcast. Hate me, love me, there's no in between. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It is what it is, man. We taking this country back. One block at a time. You already know.